Hello and welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on the old show today, this vehicle made its official debut at the Chicago Motor Show. This is BMW's 740 LD XDrive. Now the LD meaning it's a longer wheelbase, and then not to mention the XDrive meaning it will be all-wheel drive. But for the first time ever, the largest edition, the 7 Series of BMW, will be sold in the United States with the 3-liter inline 6 diesel variant. Now this particular vehicle will be going on sale hopefully by the end of the year of 2014 here in the America market. And the starting price of this vehicle will come in at $83,425 US. One of the big reveals here also is the fuel economy numbers, which they're hoping, and it isn't official as of yet, this thing will be getting over 30 miles to the gallon. Not too shabby for a vehicle that's this big. So if you got a hankering for a big BMW and you want it to be diesel form, better head on down to your BMW dealership very, very soon. Next up on the list, well, there was a little bit of a celebration that went on at the Chicago Motor Show, as it's been since 1990 when it was officially debuted there at the Chicago Motor Show, that Ram Trucks, or Dodge Ram back then, was going to run a Cummins diesel. And the fruitful partnership has gone for over 25 years now, and they have sold over 2 million variants of this particular model. Now, there's been a lot of talk that this may be the end of an era, as the Cummins diesel may be going bye-bye, along with that the 1500 that we talked about in the last shows getting a Fiat version of a diesel engine that quite possibly they may dump the Cummins. But we'll wait and see what comes of that. I think the Ram loyalists really, really love that Cummins engine. I think it may be a big mistake if they do so, but we'll wait and see what comes of this in the future. Speaking of Cummins and speaking of diesels, the new Titan, the next generation Titan, is going to get a brand new 5-liter V8 diesel variant that's going to be coming in the next generation of the Titan. Now, we don't know for 100% when this vehicle will be out. They're talking about maybe by the end of the year, so we'll wait and see what comes of this. But it's pretty exciting if you want a diesel, if you want a Cummins, and you don't want the American manufacturers, maybe the Nissan Titan will be the one for you. Speaking of Cummins, speaking of diesels, let's keep on going. This is the brand new Frontier concept that they showed off at the Chicago Motor Show, as it gets a brand new 2.8-liter Cummins diesel engine. Now they're talking about this particular vehicle getting pretty good fuel economy over the 4-liter normally aspirated gasoline V6 that's in their Frontier pickup trucks right now. They're talking about a 35% gain in fuel economy, and that diesel is going to be hooked up with a brand new ZF 8HP70 8-speed automatic transmission. And they're talking about between those two, this vehicle is going to be able to tow and haul and get that 35%, I should say, fuel economy jump, and won't be able to sacrifice in the towing and hauling department. So we'll see whether this vehicle will make production or not, but it looks pretty doggone production ready to me. We'll wait and see if you may be able to get a small diesel vehicle here in the U.S. market. Next up on the list, well, Ralph Shields with SRT let out a little bit of a bomb that the brand new Viper, they've delisted the actual entry-level model that was for the Viper, and they claim that that will not be coming back ever. So basically will be sold in GTS trim. There was a lot of rumors that there was going to be a severely decontented Viper coming very, very soon. There was going to be somewhat of an entry-level model, maybe even quite possibly without the V10. Don't know how well that would have sold. But he also let out a little bit of a bomb that they are not going to have an automatic version, that this vehicle will be a manual transmission only car, saying listen to the Viper faithful, they don't want an automatic. But, you know, good night, you know, going with the times, especially with that brand new Corvette Z06 coming out with that new 8-speed automatic transmission, super high tech. Can't believe that they aren't working on something at least a little bit, and this may be to throw a lot of people off the trail and get off a big exciting relaunch maybe of getting a brand new paddle shift automatic. But they're saying right now there is no plans in the pipeline. Another vehicle that got shown off at the Chicago Motor Show is the all-new Subaru Legacy. Now the new Subaru Legacy comes with a traditional power plant lineup that we've seen from times past. It comes with the traditional 2.5 liter flat 4, making 175 brake horsepower and 174 pounds-feet of torque. Now, there will be no manual option like there has been in the past. Will be only a CVT or constant variable transmission option for this particular vehicle. But the fuel economy numbers sound pretty good at 26 on the city and 36 on the highway. Now, also, you can bump this thing up to a 3.6 liter flat 6 that will also be just routed through the CVT or constant variable transmission. And this vehicle makes 256 brake horsepower and 247 pounds-feet of torque. Fuel economy numbers take a little bit of hit with the bigger displacement at 20 in the city and 28 on the highway. This vehicle will be going on sale in dealer showrooms in the summer of 2014, but no official pricing have been laid down as of yet. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. If you want to jump on over to the Facebook page, the link's down in the show notes. And also, if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time and get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.